Saturday morning, May 27, 2006 at 5 o'clock a.m., a tectonic earthquake with a magnitude of 6.4 MW occurred which rocked Yogyakarta, including Bantul, Clayton, Gunung Kidul, Kulon Progo and Sleman for about 60 seconds. According to the USGS, the epicenter of the earthquake was at 7.97 degrees south latitude and 110.44 degrees east longitude, on Samos Beach, about 25 kilometers southeast of Yogyakarta with a depth of about 17.1 kilometers. BMKG stated that this earthquake was most likely caused by the Opak fault, an active fault that often causes earthquakes in Yogyakarta. Meanwhile, BMG recorded that the earthquake occurred at 5 hours 53 minutes and 58 seconds in the morning with the epicenter at 8.04 degrees south latitude and 110.43 degrees east longitude, a depth of 33 kilometers, and a magnitude of 5.9 megabits. History records for large earthquakes in Yogyakarta in 1867, 1943, 1981 and 2006 with an intensity of 7 to 9 mmi. After the 2006 Yogyakarta earthquake, Nglepen village experienced quite a severe disaster. This village could no longer be inhabited, because the land in this village experienced collapse, cracks and landslides. Residents immediately evacuated to a safer place. As a result of this disaster, the land in Nglepen village collapsed to a depth of 7 meters, a width of 15 meters, and a length of 500 meters, so that residents lost their homes and were no longer habitable. This condition is exacerbated by the condition of the rocks and soil at the location. The bedrock in Nglepen consists of a cross-section of tuff, lapilli and pumice breccia of the Semilir Formation which has experienced fractures and faults. The colossal condition of the soil has made Nglepen village vulnerable to landslides for a long time and is no longer suitable for living in. The Old Nglepen village is located in Prambanan district, precisely in Sendur hamlet, Sumberharjo district. This incident also had a long-lasting impact on Nglepen village until the residents of the village were moved to the Teletubbies house, earthquake-resistant house. As a result of the 2006 earthquake, residents took refuge in the buildings that remained habitable. For those displaced, temporary bamboo shelters were set up to provide interim housing. To coordinate the relief efforts, Gadjah Mada University established the UGM Yogyakarta Disaster Relief Post, overseeing the response in Yogyakarta and Central Java. With the influx of aid, the Jogjajating Arch Quick Response, or JJAR, was created. This center collaborated with universities, government agencies, international organizations, and NGOs to manage the response. Dome for the World proposed a solution, Dome Homes. This idea was presented to the Yogyakarta and Central Java Disaster Coordination Center and subsequently to JJAR, who were in charge of reconstruction and rehabilitation. During a meeting with District Head Ibnu Subianto, JJAR discussed the proposal. Sleman Regency agreed to support the initiative, provided the community approved it. The local government offered assistance with permits, administrative matters, and land, contingent on community consent. Construction of the new Nglepen Dome village began in September 2006, led by architect Mr. Rich Crandall. These dome homes were built on land owned by Sumberharjo village. The construction process involved several key steps, reinforcing and pouring the house floor, setting up the mold balloon, installing rebar, and fitting door and window frames. After this, the team poured cement and deflated the balloon to form the dome structure. Wall partitions were then constructed, followed by building the second floor, or loft, and stairs using wood. Finally, tiles were installed and the homes were painted. On April 29, 2007, 80 dome units were officially inaugurated. Among these, 71 were homes for families, while the remaining units served as essential facilities, including toilets, a mosque, a kindergarten, and a health clinic. The FTW introduced a monolithic dome design featuring a reinforced concrete structure. This design provided strength and disaster resistance, along with energy efficiency and cost-effectiveness. The eco-shell structure was also highlighted for its resilience to fire, tornadoes, and earthquakes. The Dome for the World must meet 4 principles: cultural, tropical, social, and economic contexts. Culturally, the dome is a new concept in Nglepen but addresses the needs for earthquake, fire, and hurricane resistance. Economically, the dome is more cost-effective compared to buildings of the same size, priced at about 70% of conventional structures. Tropically, domes have been built in Hawaii, which is a tropical region. Socially, it is up to the community to decide whether they are willing to accept it or not. The initial floor plan placed the living room and kitchen at the front, with bedrooms at the back. However, to better align with local cultural practices, the layout was adjusted. The living room was placed at the front, with the kitchen at the back and bedrooms in between, facilitating two circulation routes, one for the living room and another to public facilities. Construction took approximately 6 months for each dome home, involving 370 local workers. With a diameter of 7 meters, each dome cost around $4,000 to build. Here are the initial and final site plans for the new Nglepen Dome Village, showcasing the transformation from proposal to reality. This project transformed disaster into opportunity, showcasing the power of innovative design and collective effort. The new Nglepen Dome Village stands as a testament to resilience and community spirit. Spatial transformation, the development of buildings in New Nglepen Tourist Village. Welcome to New Nglepen Tourist Village, a unique destination where the past meets the present in a charming and innovative way. Over the years, this village has undergone significant transformations, capturing the hearts of both locals and tourists alike. Our journey begins in 2012. At this time, New Nglepen started to evolve with noticeable changes to its iconic domes. As marked in red on the map, the village began to expand beyond its original design. Fast forward to 2017, and the village is bustling with activity. Marked in yellow, we can see more additions and modifications. In 2022, the changes became even more significant, as marked in orange. The village continued to adapt, with residents expanding their domes to include modern amenities like kitchens and toilets. By 2024, New Nglepen had become a vibrant hub of culture and tourism. The map, marked in brown, illustrates the latest developments. Initially, all the buildings in the dome were designed with the same shape, but over time they underwent changes in terms of shape, color, and size. As an example, the mosque in the picture has an additional building to accommodate the needs of the large community, requiring greater capacity. Then, the picture shows the current condition of the hall, which has also undergone changes. Initially, this hall was used as a kindergarten, but since the residents of Nglepen Village did not have a hall, it was repurposed as a hall for meetings, gatherings, and other purposes. The changes are also evident in the overall color of the dome buildings, which initially had a uniform white color but now feature a variety of colors. There are 6 blocks in the dome, consisting of blocks A, B, C, D, E, and F, as shown in the image. As can be seen, the domes have undergone many changes, especially in Block A, which has mostly been converted into commercial buildings to support tourism. The buildings that still retain their original shape are located in Blocks E and F. Communities must start adaptation to the provided aid buildings. The existence of dome houses and new areas have a very high existence related to the uniqueness of residential houses. Village decline begins to improve year by year. Communities begin to rise and open up business opportunities for tourism destinations. Everything the community has done to rebuild the identity of Nglepen Village. Community collaboration in rebuilding Nglepen Village and making Nglepen Village a tourist destination, and also the value of togetherness of sense of solidarity makes Nglepen Village one of the unique tourist destinations. The village's past full of joy and sorrow does not cover the community's motivation and spirit.